Today, I'm reviewing the Roseselsa Earfree i5 TWS earbuds. Let's get it. What's cracking, audio fans? It's David here from Prime Audio Reviews. Check out the box for the Earfree i5. That's what it looks like. This is coming in at a price of $60. So we're well under that $100 mark, sort of in the entry level for earbuds. Plenty of features there. We'll get to all of those in a bit. And let's bring in the earbuds because there's not a whole lot in the box. You get your USB charging cable, of course. You get 3 pairs of silicone ear tips. Here's the case, and it's an aluminium case. Really rather lovely. It's still fairly lightweight. You don't really notice it in your pocket. On the bottom, there is a pairing button along with the USB Type-C port. And that's what the earbuds look like in the case. Just a single little LCD, or LED I should say, LED on the front there. And let's take a look at the earbuds. And there you go. Pretty cool design. I love this color, by the way. It's kind of like that new BMW grey. Sweet color. So that's what they look like. STEM design, super comfortable. Nice build, nice material, good quality plastic. And there's not a whole lot more to say about the design. You've probably, I'm pretty sure you've seen earbuds before, but yeah, these ones, they're pretty nice, hey? And another thing worth noting, the case does fit larger third-party ear tips as well, which is great for me. Perfect. Can use my personal ear tips with those and still put them in the case. Right, let's get into some of the features. So the price is $60. The driver inside is a 12mm dynamic driver, so it's a pretty hefty driver, pretty large. The battery life is excellent. You're getting about 10 hours from a single charge from the earbuds alone, and 50 hours in total, including the charging case. That is outstanding. They do have ANC, of course. You've got regular ANC, then you've got your ambient mode or transparent mode. And the ANC works pretty darn good, especially, well, it's essential that you get the right tips. You have to have a good seal for the active noise cancellation to work effectively. But it does a really good job of cutting out sounds, especially droning low frequency sounds. Now, in terms of other features, we've got LDAC. Hey, yep, LDAC in a $60 earbud is pretty cool. Well, you also get LDAC on the $40 Ceramics X. I'll compare it with that one in a minute. But yeah, so LDAC support. Other features, you've got quick charging, multi-point connection, so you can have these connected to 2 different devices and switch easily between them without having to do all the repair bollocks. They've got IPX5 water resistance, so light rain, sweat, you can work out, you can go jogging, all that good stuff. It's got a game mode, a low latency gaming mode. It's got app support, and I'll throw up some images on the screen there. There's some good functions in the app. You can change between the EQ modes. There are only four EQ modes, but you can customize the buttons, the touch controls here. You can turn the game mode on and off. You can select your ANC. Oh, and one other cool feature that they didn't actually mention in their marketing, surprisingly, is these have in-ear sensors. So when you take them or one of them out of your ears, the music or whatever you're listening to, the playback will pause automatically. And once you put it back in your ear, the playback will resume. I like that feature. It is cool. That pretty much covers the features. Let's talk about the sound. So I mentioned there were 4 EQ modes. They are hi-fi, rock, light, and pop. And they're all fairly warm and full-bodied. Even the light mode is still fairly bassy, but it's a very good quality bass. It hits with impact and it hits with intent. There's only minimal masking into the lower mid-range, but it's a really satisfying, fairly high quality bass. But if you're looking for neutrality You're not exactly going to find that here. It is a warm and a musical tuning. The mid-range has excellent resolution, really surprisingly good resolution. It actually blows a lot of sort of $50 wired IEMs out of the water in terms of overall resolution. The mid-range has slightly thick note size, I mean thicker than neutral, so it's very emotive. It's a very engaging mid-range. The tone is pleasing. It sounds fairly lifelike and accurate. Vocals are nice and rich but still articulate, and despite having that warm tonality, it doesn't sound muddy or congested. And then in the treble is typical of TWS earbuds. It's smooth, it's free of sharpness, and it's free of sibilance. It is somewhat subdued, so the soundstage isn't especially wide, but the stage does have very good forward depth, and it's actually got pretty good height in the stage too. And the level of detail retrieval is surprisingly good. Left and right stereo separation is solid, but in terms of placement and imaging, it's a little bit vague, but still pretty good for a an affordable Bluetooth earbud. Overall, I've had a really pleasant experience with these. Look, Roseselsa, they're just absolutely killing the budget TWS game. Like, these are as good as anything else I've heard in that price range. They're as good as the SoundPeats stuff. I'd say even as good as my Xiaomi Redmi 5. Is that the name? Realme 5? Redmi 5? You know, you can find sort of earbuds in the same price range with a higher fidelity sound, like some of the Moondrop ones perhaps, but the Moondrop ones tend to have fewer features. I haven't tried the latest one, the Robin I think it's called, haven't tried that one, but around the $60 mark, I'm struggling to think of anything that could beat these. There are a few that are on par, like I said, some of the SoundPeats stuff, and some of those Edifier earbuds are really good too, but these are holding their own. Let's do a quick comparison with the Ceramics X. Now this one comes in a bit cheaper. It's $40 compared to $60 for the Earfree. I'll just pull them out so you can see. They have a different kind of physical design. They're those ones there. So the Ceramics X has a 10mm dynamic driver, whereas the Earfree has a 12mm. Battery life is about the same, looking at 9 hours for the Ceramics X compared to 10 on the other one. Both have got ANC, and the one on the Ceramics X, the ANC I mean on the Ceramics X, is just slightly more powerful than this one, but they're pretty much on par with each other. These both support LDAC. They both have quick charging. Both have multi-point connection and the same IPX5 water resistance rating. Both have got a game mode. Both work with the Roses app. So, man, you can't really go wrong with either one. So, to wrap it up, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, the microphone. Great microphone quality. I will give you an example of it here. By 6000 BC, Greater Australia is no more. 1/7 of its land, about 2.5 million square kilometres, has been drowned by the sea. Tasmania, once a southern peninsula, is now an island whose Aborigines have lost all contact with those on the mainland. There you go. So, the Roseselsa Earfree i5, look, this is a stunner. It's a really good one. It's currently one of my favourite Bluetooth or wireless earbuds in this sub $100 price range. Fantastic job. Can't wait to see what they do next. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, Pa Family Audiophile style. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button before you go. And until next time, I'll see you later.